What's up guys, my name's Diachronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be showing you one of my highest scoring runs on pretty much any Nightfall I've ever had. This is going to be a legit run, no lost sectors on Arms Dealer of 127,000 points. Now, I have posted a video on this already where I talked about a tutorial of how to get through it. I got 108,000 pretty easily, and I think in the future, once they start repeating, and obviously I've already done my guides, I think in the future I'm going to start posting maybe like max handicap runs or high scoring runs for you guys to see the kind of top 1% of scores that you can get by doing things legit instead of using lost sectors and whatnot. I thought it'd be something interesting to watch. Let me know what you guys think of this. This obviously isn't the maximum. I think we're on a 25 handicap and we still got this score. We went for a lower handicap because of the fact that obviously it takes a lot longer to get through on 45, and oftentimes going for like something like a 35, you'll go slower and end up getting less points. So this is kind of a showing of what you really need to do is sometimes lower the handicap. As far as our strategy goes, it's a little different. Hopefully this can show as an alternative to what I proposed earlier. On the previous ones, I proposed a Void, which is still a very viable option on the lower handicaps, but as you start to get higher up, it starts to become very apparent that Void is a very weak subclass as far as the amount of power that these subclasses can do. Nova Bomb just does not give enough oomph to warrant it. There are so many other roaming supers that can do more damage over a longer period of time, as well as the fact you have Masterworks, you can survive a lot more than you used to be able to, so roaming supers have become a lot more powerful in things like the Nightfall High Scoring. Like Arc Strider is the king. There's no other roaming super in the game that can get as many kills, do as much damage, and last as long as the Arc Strider. I don't care how many people you kill with Dawnblade, the Arc Strider almost always lasts longer, which is why in ours we went with Arc. We went with a Pulse Grenade Smash Titan with Insurmountable Skull Fort so I can get some shoulder charge to get my grenades back, and the other way was the Arc Strider with Raiden Flux, and the last one was the Tether Orphis Rig for the orbs. Now if you guys consider it, there is a lot of enemies in this strike that uses arc damage. The countless Vandals, Vandal Snipers, Vandal Needlers, Captains, there's the Sniper Shanks, there's the boss at the end, there's the Legionaries, there's a ton of things that do arc damage in this one. However, Arc has such a powerful utility of using Arc Strider, of having pulse grenades from your Titan. It just overall is just one of the best, as well as the fact that Wardcliff Coil is Arc, and Wardcliff Coil is still my favorite weapon in the game when it comes to power weapons. It's just overall one of the best things you can do if you find yourself on a Nightfall where Arc is the preferred one. A lot of my guides I actually mentioned that Arc is preferred. It's probably one of the easiest Nightfalls you can get through because it's so much fun to use Arc. Now, alternatively to this strategy, you can replace the Titan with Arc Strider, and I'm becoming, little by little, I'm realizing that the Hunters have the legit best set of classes in the game. They've got Tether for tons of orbs, invisibility, smoke grenades. They've got Arc Strider for an amazing super that lasts forever, that does tons of damage, that you can literally just go smash on the boss. And then finally, you have your Gunslinger, which can go Celestial Nighthawk and do the most burst damage in the entire game. It is an absolute boss destroyer. So if you guys were looking for probably the best combo, no matter what strike you're on, no matter what Nightfall, it's going to be 2 Arc Striders and 1 Tether. Now obviously in my guides I recommend different things because I like to see variance. I like to optimize in different ways and maybe throw down some different tactics, but in general, if you guys don't know what to do, 2 Arc Striders and a Tether seems to be the best strategy. Other than that, we pretty much did the strike exactly how I proposed it in my previous video. The only difference is on the boss. We used a lot of our supers on actually making the boss take damage. The reason why we did this is to kind of force him into new stages, to make it so he can't snipe us while he's up in his tower. If we dump enough damage on him, he'll immediately dome. Stuff like that is very helpful, including the fact that a lot of the times we were able to handle the adds. After enough practice, we were able to get some good range from the adds. The fact that Centurions were doing void damage and that no longer was the sin was a whole lot of things that kind of went together, just kind of optimizing, working together as a team, not dying as much. However, I did die a lot. It all came together and really showed that sometimes optimizing in different ways can really help. Anyways, I'm going to let this gameplay run out for you guys. I just wanted to mention a few things. If you guys do want to see these high scoring Nightfall, obviously this is one of the lower scoring ones that I would post. Maybe in the future we'll do all 45 handicaps. Maybe we'll do things that are like 150 plus. I don't know how high we can go. Obviously, Arms Dealer is the highest scoring one, so this is kind of just me thinking to the stars. But I think in the future we might do some 45 handicaps, especially on repeats, and see how high we can go. Let me know if you guys want to see stuff like this. Maybe I can even try to figure out a live commentary. I can get everybody into Discord and we can actually do something like that. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Down. We're inside the ship again, but Zahn can't be far now.
Could be some really weird defenses in there, not just flame turrets. I'm talking really.
Don't mess with them. They need to stay focused.
Remember that elevator? Looks like we have to bring it down again.
That sounds easy.
There's a tank here.
Okay, well, there are many levels of easy.
Now that we've dealt with the tank problem, we can focus on lowering that elevator. Look for control panels. Guardian down. Another tank. There was another tank on the elevator. Guardian down. There he is. Rakizan is here.
Try to grab his flame turret blueprints after he's dead.
Guardian down. Guardian down. We're here. End of the line for you, Zahn.
Watch your 6 and your 12. You know what? Just be careful.
Unless we disable that shield, we're sitting ducks out here. Guardian down.
About Zahn, the Red Legion will be back to throwing rocks before too long. Great work.
You ever been hit with a rock? Don't joke about that.